fancy something sporty but need a bit of room as well, then the Renault Megane Coupe might be for you.
The Megane looks sporty from all angles, and the recently facelifted model looks even more striking.
Front feels nice and spacious and airy for both the passengers sitting in it. The Megane is actually quite wide, so there's loads of room for the passengers in the front to spread out. Spec is quite generous, with all the things like CD players and air conditioners available on the lower spec models. This top spec model, however, comes with built-in TomTom sat-nav and the smart key system from Renault, allowing you to lock the door with your finger. The sat-nav is controlled by this control panel over here, and it does take some getting used to communicating with it and the actual screen. The practicality then. Well, the boot is very easy to get into. The boot is actually a nice size, even if you don't fold the seats down. Remember, the loading lip does actually give you an advantage of quite a deep boot. Now, there is a hot hatch version of this car, but you won't be going very fast in this because this is the 1.5 DCI version. This can do up to 88 miles per gallon. It's very good on the motorway, and it's also not bad in the city as well. Other good things include the array of quality materials that Renault have used on the dash, and that's unusual for a Renault. Obviously, this is a 3-door, so there is the slight issue of getting into the back. Now, to be fair, it's actually quite easy because those doors over there open quite wide, but then when we drag the seat back into the position, well, I'm almost 6 foot, struggling for knee room, and if anyone over 6 foot comes in, they'll be struggling for headroom. Also, small children won't like it in here as well, because these dark materials make it a bit claustrophobic inside the back of the Megane. Also, these very small glass windows, children will be struggling to look out of them. Then there's that rather small back window. I did say that this car is actually quite good on the motorway, but there is one downside to driving this car on the motorway, and that's the rather annoying wind whistle coming from the front of the car, and that's basically because Renault haven't really done a good job of insulating the cabin, so it allows bits of wind to come through while you're driving quite fast on the motorway. Also, there's only a few storage cubbies around the cabin. You'll struggle to fit any normal sized bottle in this cup holder, and someone tell me what on earth you're supposed to fit in that glove box. I'd say the Renault was practical, but it's not family material. With all the disadvantages aside, if you want a sporty coupe that can fit all your shopping in from Tesco, then the Renault Megane is for you.